John Robertson, Villanova University quarterback, and number 19. Thank you. I appreciate it. It was a great experience. My team really did well to help me out as a freshman going in. I had a great line, and the receivers were awesome as well. Yeah, it's really humbling. I mean, watching those guys play, even Johnny Manziel, it's ridiculous, the plays that he makes out there. And the guys that you named before who are in the NFL right now, it's very humbling, and they're just great players to have my name near. I like to think of myself as a dual threat quarterback for sure, but going into a play, I like to think if it's a pass play, I want to pass the ball first, and if there's nothing else, then when I do run the ball, I'm going to try and run as hard as I can. I'm not really one to just try and go down and not get hit. The team really welcomed me in, and I was getting redshirted freshman year, so it was an interesting experience not playing for a year. And now I am studying econ, and I live on campus in an apartment with 3 of my other teammates. 2 are defensive backs, and 1 is a tight end. Well, I'm studying economics. I'm not really sure what I want to do in the future yet, but it's definitely challenging here, but we have a lot of support, which helps us in the classroom. Just hanging out pretty much in our apartment. We got a 60-inch television screen that we bought off Craigslist at the beginning of the year. So we have everyone come over, and just Monday Night Football is a real great experience, having all my teammates come over and watch it in our apartment. My favorite rushing touchdown would be in Old Dominion. I think it was it was in the third quarter. It was like a QB draw, and I ran right up the middle and broke a tackle and had someone jump on my back, and I ran for like 5 yards into the end zone, and it was a really big crowd there, and it kind of just silenced everyone. And then for a passing touchdown, I would have to say to Norman White, the first passing touchdown of my college career was probably my favorite. This is a great experience to throw one. Yeah, Old Dominion was a great experience. I mean, they had like over 20,000 people there, I think, and it was really loud and awesome place to play at. And I think they were ranked number 4 in the country. We were coming in, but we knew we had a good team last year, actually, and we knew we could beat pretty much anyone in the country. So when we got in there, we were playing. I think we were down at the half, and then just came out the second half and was full go, and we just started putting up points on them, which was a real awesome feeling. And another game that I like to highlight was the Delaware game, which was a really good win for us, just because it was a great team effort, and I feel like our defense played well as well as our offense. I have 2 dogs at home that I don't get to see much, but I wish I could bring them on campus, and I like to watch movies, and also we have real competitive games of basketball every once in a while when our legs aren't sore from working out for football. Or sometimes we'll just play a little game of horse, but it gets real competitive. My parents, I have both my mom and dad. They're just really my inspiration. They're the nicest, and they support me so much through everything. And I'd say that my personality definitely follows my father, who is always smiling and is such a happy guy. And I really like that, and that's how I try and bring myself up to be. And I also have a sister, Christina, who is graduating Montclair State University this year. I would say a big time, just funny things that happen on the field. Just pretty much me talking to my offensive line. We always have a little battle, especially me and my center, Ross Hall. We're always yelling at each other, but all in good fun. We know we love each other, and also just me telling a couple of the freshmen. We had a freshman running back, Gary Underwood, who we always have conversations. And I'd tell him what he has to do, even though he would know it, and he would just look at me like, I know what I have to do, John. And I'm just like, all right, just want to make sure. We just laugh on the field during like a real big part of the game. I'm John Robertson from Villanova University, quarterback. Go Wildcats.